But you can't see what it's filming.
I have an idea. It's recording. Okay. So I'm here with GJ Echternkamp. Echternkamp. It's like a space agey. Did you make that name up or what?
No, it was given to me. The GJ part and the Echternkamp part were both not my choice.
Dude, what's up with that movie? You made some movie about some kid, the guy that wants to, like, it's a short.
Oh,
How was it received?
Captain Fork.
Oh yeah, Captain Fork.
Captain Fork is about a single dad with a 4-year-old child, and he decides that his life would be better without the kid, so he tries to kill him. And I thought this was a brilliant film story. I thought, I'm going to make a short that no one has ever made. No one has ever made a comedy about infanticide. But I think it was actually offensive to people, and I went to San Jose for CineQuest, which was the premiere. And, it was in a comedy shorts program. And, they don't tell the people who are going to see the comedy shorts what they're all about. It's just like, come see the comedy shorts. So it was like a full house full of people, and we're all like San Jose, like older couples and, normal, not like hipsters that go to film festivals, like normal people live in San Jose.
Yeah.
And for every other short, people were laughing and clapping, and then my short came on, it was dead silent. The entire time it was dead silent. You'd see there'd be random people kind of chuckling, and they'd be like, haha.
I saw that. I mean, I saw the trailer. I guess I should have expected that.
Well, I just assumed that most people are on the same level as me. And they're like, oh, come on, you didn't really kill the kid. Like, what the hell? It's fun. It's funny. But at the end of the screening, there was a Q&A.
Oh, no.
And there was all of the filmmakers were up there. There was 7 of us.
And then you.
And then me, and everyone, they're introduced all the films, and everyone clapped, and then they introduced me, and it was dead silent again. So finally, when they started to do the Q&A, the first person that got up was like, yeah, I have a question for the Captain Fork guy. And she had actually thought that we had put the kid in danger. She was like, did the child was the child aware of the grave circumstances that you were putting him in? I was like, no, the child was fine. He had no idea.
That's like asking no, I read at the end that no animals were harmed, but God, that dog, he really looked like he was in danger.
Like in that scene where in the movie, the action movie, where the guys got shot. I mean, were you firing real bullets at them? So I was trying to be so humble. I was like, look, I was an unwanted kid. I was just, I was trying to express things that I feel like everyone might feel and not say. I mean, it's just a film is an opportunity to explore fantasy.
So it wasn't be honest, is it a good movie? I haven't seen it.
Well, I think so.
I thought the trailer was really good.
He doesn't kill him at the end. I mean, I'll give it away.
Come on.
I'm sorry. It doesn't. I mean, even if it did, it's a...
What are you doing with that? Are you going to put it online or something? Why do you put that online?
I'll tell you why. Because I'm waiting for all the festival responses. So I'm waiting for the last festivals, like the LA festivals. AFI is in October or November. What I don't want to do is put it online, have everyone go see it, and then have a screening and not be able to get anyone to go. So I'm holding out, and then once I get rejected from all the remaining festivals, then I'm going to just put it online.
I really like the trailer, but also it's kind of the trailer in itself was a short film,
right?
That's how I felt. I felt it was a good trailer, but then how long is the short? How long
it's 13 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I shot myself in the foot.
The trailer is 1/3 of that.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes long, actually. No. But, I wanted to do something different, but I wanted to do something taboo. I wanted to do something controversial, but I guess there's some controversial topics that,
The actors were pretty funny in it, too. It looks really good.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. I did a movie, did you ever see A Necessary Death? It was a fake documentary about suicide.
No.
Well, the whole premise of that movie was...
You did that movie?
Yes, the whole premise about the movie was that I try to get somebody to kill themselves for a documentary, and we
no.
had marketed it as if it were real, and that caused this controversy, and that caused the film to get seen by people. But I guess it's okay.
That doesn't sound like it. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. That's really.
But that was
wicked.
at South by Southwest. I mean,
How
that
did
was
it do?
like,
How did it do? What was the reception?
well, half the people there thought it was real, and they were
Yeah.
like freaked out, and the other half of the people knew it wasn't, and they were like, "Oh, good movie, it was entertaining." But the other half of the people were, some of them were offended. They were like, "What the hell? Why did you trick us?" And some of them were like, "Whoa, you got me!" Oh,
Why? Why do they let you make movies? I guess you just do it, don't you? You just
They can't stop me.
I guess you do.
can't be stopped.
You shouldn't be able to. Like you come up with, oh, this one, we're gonna put a bunch of cats in a bag and we're gonna punch at it. We're gonna just punch at it until until eggs
Well,
come out.
in all fairness, the Suicide movie wasn't my idea. I was just in it.
Oh.
But I play the guy who was trying to get the guy to kill himself. So people who saw the movie would have thought I was a horrible person. And there's a trailer on my website, and I wonder if people sometimes see it and think it's real. And I'm like, oh my god, that GJ guy, is he trying to get someone to kill himself on camera? What the hell?
Yeah, that's like a Tom Green gone too far or something.
But I don't know, there's a million people out there making these, now that they've got HD, and I feel like there's a million people out there making these movies. It's like, how do you make something that stands out? What do you have to do, You have to, like, is it a snuff film? I don't know. Is it a film about a guy killing his kid? What is it? What do you got to do to get out there?
Well, what's next? What are you gonna do next? Maybe just what about making just telling a good story?
It doesn't work.
You don't think?
No. I don't think telling a good story is good enough. I think you need to have a famous person in it.
There needs to be more romantic sci-fi dramedies.
Like certain episodes of Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. No, I liked Battlestar
Yeah.
Galactica.
Yeah, that's good.
And actually, when I was at Cinequest, I met Edward James Olmos, and I have a picture with him. And he was posing for pictures, and when he was posing, there was like a particular guy that was taking pictures, and he was like, hey, you. I was like, yeah. He's like, you take too long. It's like, oh, sorry, I'm having a hard time with my flash. He's like, no, you take too long. You need a new job. It's like, no, I'm not kidding. It's not okay. It's just an anecdote. Take it or leave it.
Wow.
Yeah. What's next for me?
Yeah.
Trying to get a famous person.
Dude, you're in LA. I see famous
I
people
don't.
all the
I
time.
know. I don't meet them though.
Why don't you meet them? Don't you see them?
I see them occasionally.
What's it like? It's like it's weird. Like,
Well, if you see them, you're not gonna be like, hey. Like I was at my favorite tea place with Jake Gyllenhaal the other day, and it's like, just like literally him and I alone in like a tea house full of old women.
my friend used to be best friends with him growing up.
Oh really?
I think. That from my understanding, but I don't know. I'll have to ask
Walk
him
up and
about
like,
it.
hi, you don't know me, but I have this short script. It's about a guy who's gonna kill his toddler, and I would just love it if you just read the first 3 pages. I'm just gonna put. As long as I gotta do that.
Yeah, it'll ruin your career.
Yeah. No, I can't. I mean,
Well, here's how I would go about it. If I were serious about
Okay.
to meet celebrities and get names and stuff, I would go about it by joining some different.
AA.
That's one thing I was gonna say.
I should join AA.
Join AA, or like
Yeah. But then I have to stop drinking, right? I can't be out
No,
drinking and
you
running
just
into one of
have
my AA friends.
you just have to try to stop drinking. And just be like, God, I just gotta call
just
you."
keep getting the one
And
date
it's like-
ship over
and
and
Jake
over.
Jake, I can't even pronounce his name. Jake Gyllenhaal will always be like, GJ, man, we gotta hang out. Like, gonna help keep you sober.
Okay.
But that assumes that you would have to assume that every celebrity that you want you would only be able to cast the celebrities that are in
That's okay.
recovery or something.
There's plenty of them, right?
I don't know.
Well, here's the problem. Let's say
It's anonymous. I think it stands for Alcoholics Anonymous, not Alcoholics Alcoholic Celebrities. AC.
What if I go to AA,
Uh-huh.
right? And I meet these famous people and they become good friends with me, and then they see this video and they're like,
Why don't you make outstanding work?
yeah. I don't think making a. I think you're living in a fantasy world here where you think that like you do quality stuff and people like it. It's just not. I just don't think that's how it works. You make cat videos and people like it. What I need is a cat. What I need is a fucking amazing cat. I need like a cat that plays in boxes and like, you know what I mean? I need to find a good cat.
Once the cat circus came into town, they had an ad, and it said, "It's cat-tacular." They made up a word, cat-tacular.
Catastic.
Yeah, something like that. I think they said cat-tacular.
Incatable.
It's a cat.
That's
No. Horrible ad campaign. It's a cat-taster.
cat. I probably would have. There really was a cat.
Yeah, it's like the Russian cat circus. Yeah,
and
I was like,
getting cats to do anything.
I got really excited about it, and then I like picked up the phone and was like, I'm gonna get tickets. $50 for tickets.
Remember that time we went to a strip club in Portland? Do you remember that?
No, I don't know.
And the woman came up to me and said, "Why are you look so bored?" She's like, "Am I horrible? Am I ugly? Why do you look so bored?"
I do.
I don't know why, but I just thought of that.
Oh yeah.
That was cat-tacular.
That was pretty funny. Okay, it's not like the only reason I took you there was because that's Portland.
Portland, right,
Yeah.
exactly. I hadn't been to a strip club in 10 years. And you're like, well, Portland's famous for strip clubs. And I said, oh, just like, why do you look so bored? It's like, don't talk to me. I'm not here to have conversation.
So, where you live in LA then, right?
Yes.
How's that? Is it fun or what?
Well, I grew up here, so
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm used to it.
So, but you went to film school over here, didn't
I went to film school at Bard in New York. No one's ever heard of Bard. It's
you? No, I've heard of Bard.
small.
I was in New York for a while.
Yeah.
I heard of Bard. But I guess I thought you went to film school somewhere else. But
No. It wasn't like film school though.
no, it was like you went to school and studied film.
Yeah, and it was like experimental film, and it was very loosey-goosey. Like they'd give you a camera and you'd go do your, like.
I'm gonna shut this interview off.